Hi, Star. Thank you. Thank you, Star. Did you get your diaper? Eggs and oranges. United States. Hi. Thank you. Is that hello? Thank you, Zach. Hi. Do you know turkey? No, I don't. Eating eggs and oranges. Something slight and light. Eggs and oranges. I'm on my weight loss journey. Hello, DB. Shout out to Star Games. Gamez, I'm sorry. No bacon. Jake, no bacon. Shout out to that guy. Uh, I can't see the other part. United States. United States of America. Can y'all hit that like button? Hey, Queen 314. Can everybody hit the like button? Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Somebody asked me, Chris, where I was from. That's why I said that. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. And Chris said, what about it? What about the United States? What what isn't to say about it? It's the land of the free. I said it yesterday. Home of the brave. Hi, that's eggs and oranges. Thank you, that guy. Eggs and oranges on my weight loss journey. Are you gonna see? You gonna see Monday, Sunday through Friday, healthy foods. Saturday is gonna be a cheat day, but it ain't gonna be a big cheat day because at this point my stomach shrunk and I'm not able to eat all of that. I thought you were talking shit. No, I'm from the US. I love being from the United States of America. Eggs and oranges. I'm fat, that boy. Just to be more healthier. Thank you, that guy. I don't know. I don't know if I can fast for a week. You too, that guy. You have a nice day. It's going good, Paul, so far. It is 8:08 a.m. Hi. Is that limitless? Mm, I didn't want to get no juice on me. No, bro, I don't want to make you no eggs. Yep, they good. I seasoned them good. No, I'm in Milwaukee, Kobe. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Do you like Burger King food? Yep, I like Burger King food. What y'all doing up so early? Y'all, anybody got to work, go to school? What y'all got going on today? You said foot lettuce. Are you trying to be funny? You got exams? Well, I hope you pass. Matter of fact, you're gonna pass. Shout out to Limitless up feeding the dog. Only bad thing about steak is the steak sauce. Will you go visit the library soon? No, I'm not going to the library, Kobe. You got school limitless. What time your school start? What time is it where you at? And I drink a McDonald's coffee. What time is your school start? They good. It is. Okay, 8 11. Are they? Mhm. I don't know if there are any used books where I'm at. Please don't put that word in the chat, Izzy. I'm on summer, but my school starts. Okay, okay. You at summer school, right? Or no? Yep, I made the eggs and then I had some oranges and I don't know what I'll eat for lunch. Maybe vegetables. So who will you vote for? Biden or Trump? If you don't vote, who would you want to win? Neither one. Neither one. I wouldn't want neither one to win. Why did you put me in timeout yesterday? I don't. Did I put you in timeout? Did you put something in the chat that wasn't supposed to be in there? Oh, thank you, Natasha. Well, to me, well, like I look at it like, people say so many things about Biden. Biden clearly said before he was running, right? He said he did not want to be the president. He just wanted to get us out of the pandemic. However, it was Trump idea for the fast rapid of in the injections for the virus or whatever. I just feel that it's too much. Like why does it have to be a Republic and a Democrat? If why can't it just be one and everybody together? Like I don't understand that. I'm not on either. I used to say I was Democrat. At this point in my life, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent. I guess that's the name of it. I don't know the name of it because I always been Democrat. But I mean, to each his own. People like what they like, but at this point, I'm over it. Oh, I kept saying, Elena, I was eating pineapples, and you kept saying Is it butter? Is it butter? You kept saying that. And who eats cubes of butter? Maybe some people do, but I don't. And I've never seen anyone eat it. Was it Biden said you are not black unless you vote for Biden? I don't know what Biden said. I don't know. I don't know what Biden said. I don't put my trust in none of these people. It's all vote for this. It's all so confusing and all this, just drama with I'm glad I did not get a career in politics. That's a dangerous game. I'm glad. Look what happened to Nancy Pelosi's husband. He didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Thank you, Jasmine. I mean, but people do what they want to do. They can vote for who they want to vote for. I mean, that's what we do in this world. I'm not I'm not tearing down neither party. They both are good in different areas. I know when Trump was president for the when he first got president for the first 4 years, it seemed like jobs was booming. It just seemed like a nice world. And I'm just keeping it real. Like our economy was booming, right? Biden is good at healthcare. That's my opinion. My opinion. And I don't even like talking about the politics because they suck. They're against each other. It's supposed to be on one accord. When you're on one accord, everything goes normal, right? I won't be voting for anybody. Doing good, Bentley. Morning is doing fine. Can everybody hit that like button? Comment in the comments, what do you want me to eat on this live? I do live mukbangs. See, I used to do the videos, right? For what were you eating? No, I was eating eggs and oranges, Elena. Um, what do you think of transgender man and women's sports? I don't think about it at all. I don't think about it. See, with all that transgender, I don't have anything bad to say. Yes, Aaliyah, about it because I mean, people make their own decisions, and I'm not the one to judge anyone. I can't tell them if they wrong, if they right. I'm not God, and I can't judge them. And like I said, I used to do the videos for you all who don't know. When I started off, my channel was new. I started off, putting videos together, right? I'm not a professional editor, but I learned how to do the simple editing. Okay, so then I said, let me start going live. So after I started going live, I started getting more reactions and whether they're negative or positive. And then I do roast Sunday, right? So with that being said, I want to do I'm doing live mukbangs. That's the difference between a regular mukbang channel and the live. I think I like live better. You don't have to edit. I can get on you. I can get on you if you try to disrespect me. I can do it, you know, because you're gonna have some trolls. Hi, Ahmad. in here that talk crazy day in and day out, and I'm the one that hits you back with the disrespect that you hit me with. Okay, so just say UFC, it is a fighting sport. So you would say it is fine for a man to dress up like a woman to beat the hell out of a. Oh, I didn't see. I don't know all that. No, I don't think. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because you can't beat a man. A woman can't beat a man. Well, somebody can. Some women can. Hello, Five World. Hello, Blueberry Commander. They have that. Dang, I ain't see that. Hey guys, did you see this video that I've heard that's going around the internet? And it was this girl. She gave her child a birthday party, right? Had it set up all beautiful and pretty. Do you know no one showed up? No one in her family showed up for that little kid birthday party. If you don't have nobody in this world, at least you supposed to have your family. And it's so sad how families are against each other and instead of being together, there's nothing like family. But you have it's too much. Yes, that do suck, Blueberry. That was awful. That was awful. You did, Ahmad? Now, what the kid got to do with that? I mean, if you at odds with somebody, the kid do not have nothing to do with that. There's some heartless people in this world. I promise you. And half of them heartless people are in people's family. A little kid. I would have packed that stuff up. Huh? I would have packed that stuff up. Look what him saying, game over. You know what, Jane? Go find you something to do. Go brush your teeth. It's 8:22 a.m. I don't know what time it is where you live at, but find something to do. We having a respectable conversation, and here your big tank-headed ass come with some dumb shit. Um, I would have packed the baby up, packed all my stuff up, and took my baby and had a great time. Look at Jane. You know, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Somebody had to come in here and said something. Game over. Then laugh out loud. Nobody's laughing but you, idiot. Go bump your head on the wall. I would have just took my baby and had a good time on its own. But a lot of times people don't think like that. A lot of times families suck. Some families. Yep. Just take your baby, and if you don't have a family, just do the best that you can with your family. That's you. If you married, your husband, your children. If you're not married, you and your children. That's family. Just do the best you can with your own family, and just be kind. Most importantly, be kind to yourself, because if you're not kind to yourself, then hey, you can't be kind to other people. Like Jane Big Head, Philippu, whatever your last name is. Hi, Annabelle. I love that name, Annabelle. And see, when them trolls come in, right? and they say something, I love giving it back. It's not, it doesn't make me mad. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I love getting them back because they think they come in here and they can say and do whatever they want to. That's how I was raised. But me and my mom and my brother, we always had. And that is how it's supposed to be, Bentley the Bean. Have each other back no matter what. See, because your mom, she understood the value of family, right? And so she instilled that into you guys. So that's how it turns out. I think a lot of people take the little thing like attending your little cousin's birthday party for granted. Yeah, but nobody came to her. And you know, her family should have been the family that came. And even the dad's family, I don't see how people can have kids. It's another subject. And men can get women pregnant and they don't even care about the kid. They don't even take care of the kid. So you just got a kid in this world, and it happens everywhere. You just got a kid in this world. You don't think about your kid. You don't think about. I wonder how my kid is being treated. I wonder what my kid needs. Yes, ma'am. I'm blessed to have a mother who took the responsibility to raise us two boys in exactly, and that is awesome, Bentley the Bean. That is awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of us lived in poverty. Heck, I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. I made my way by learning, going to school, getting an education, and making it. You know, what about people cutting off the newborn baby thing because they wanted a girl? Explain that, Chris. Yes, I do, Ahmad. I have three adult children. I have a 37-year-old daughter. I have a 34-year-old son, and I have a 25-year-old son. Two boys and a girl. The girl is older. Explain it, Chris, because I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, they just have these babies and don't even care about them, just leaving them. Then they grow up and do the same thing to their kids. Ahmad, I got three children and I got 10 grandchildren. My youngest son, the 25-year-old, do not have any kids. My daughter got six kids, and my son got four kids. Yeah, we have with my youngest one, we have little trials and tribulations, and with my daughter, we have a little trials and tribulations. But all in all, I taught them how to be mannerable. I taught them how to, if you don't work, you don't eat. Nobody's gonna just give you something. You have to work hard for what you want, prioritize your life, and your mistakes are not to be blamed on anyone but yourself. I support them in whatever they do, you know, and I just do the best I can. And now I got 10 grandkids looking at me. So I gotta teach them and instill things in them that you don't know if they getting at home. Thank you. I gotta instill in those grandkids because you know the different generations are different. Like my grandkids do different things than my own children did when they were growing up, you know. So, and when I say out to you guys, the people that's, like struggling in areas in your life, just take the time, breathe. I always say get a notebook and a pen because you can jot down your feelings. You can journal them. And you just need a notebook, 99 cent, 59 cent notebook. It doesn't have to be a fancy notebook, and just journal. Also, trans man was changing in front of a little girl. I don't agree with that, Chris. Rooms, and the coach told the girl that complained on the male undressing in front of her that she needs to accept it. And oh, I don't agree with that one. That's disrespectful, and that's showing you can't do that in front of no little girl. Do that in the private, your privacy. Yep. So that's what I say. Journal down your journal, journal. Thank you. Just journal and write your things down that you're up against and that you're facing. You know, and then try to figure out things to get you through them. Figure out when you at a standstill, when you don't have anyone to help you break that barrier to your next level. Just relax. You'll figure it out because we're smart. We figure things out. So look, I don't care what people do or what sex they attract. Yes, I get you. I feel the same way, Chris. Leave the kids out of it and leave the kids alone. Kids don't need to be in that. Yeah, a lot of times people don't care. They don't care. They do what they do and don't care. Kids. These are little kids and they do not see they don't need to see disturbing things as a kid because it can traumatize a kid. That's why I say for young kids and I always encourage everybody, even off of this camera, even the young people, don't waste your time not doing something. Finish school. College, of course, is not for everyone. You can be an entrepreneur. You can be rich without even going to college. Just finish high school so you can know the basics. And I encourage them all. And when I'm with my granddaughters, innocent little ladies, when I'm with, yeah, you got to put God first before anything because He gonna lead your way. I mean, some people don't believe in God, so you can't really push it on them. I do, and I get up and I pray and I thank God for wake. The first thing I say when I get up in the morning is, I thank God for waking. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up in the morning. God, direct my path, order my footsteps, lead me in the right direction each and every day. You know, because if you think about it, you okay, that's okay, we're talking about subjects. Okay, listen. For the ones who don't believe in God, okay? It ain't me because I believe in him. Think about it. You don't believe in God. How did we get here? Of course, through the mother and the father, but how did they got here through their mother and father? And then they mother and father. Then they like Even though in the beginning it was the Bible said it was Adam and Eve, nobody had Adam and Eve. Who had Adam and Eve? I want to figure that out. Or was they just created by God? Who had Adam and Eve? Exactly. How did the wind get here? You know, God is an awesome God because He created life through people, through people. And can you imagine that? Just think, go deep and think about that in your head. Two people mate and create another life. He's awesome. If we come from monkeys, then why doesn't it still happen? We come from monkeys? Oh, you know, monkeys do look like people, though. I need to get a book to read exactly when I ask these questions to the people who do not know God. They say, they say, no. And I really do get into a huge debate after that, explaining who God is. Yes, because who, how did it start? Okay, you can look at the book of Genesis. You can look at the book of Genesis. In the beginning, there was light, right? Let me get my Bible. Wait a minute. Let's see how this happened. We're going to see how this happened. And to the people, this is not church. I don't want to steer you off. I just want to see something in the beginning. I want to go to Genesis, and here's the Bible. I want to go to Genesis and see how it first started, okay, y'all? Let me see how it first started. Let's go to the very first page, okay? Could I get a shout out, please? Shout out to you, Vivian. Your nails really the most pretty thing. Yeah, thank you. I got this from the Apple store. Don't be depressed. You'll be okay. Just stay on this live. Wait a minute. I just want to see this one thing. Now this Genesis. This Genesis right here. Okay. I'm just gonna read a little bit of it. Hi, Veronica. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and the void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Adam had many wives. He did. Adam, who had, oh, I'm doing fine. He saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning were the first day. Then God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the water." That's all I wanted to read. I don't want to be a God destroyed of two of who? Hold on. Two of Adam's wives. Why? Why did he destroy his wives? It is. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody got a lot of opinions of it. Everybody got a lot of opinions of the Bible. And you don't want to push it. I mean, I'm just talking about it with you guys. Like, I don't really just push it on anyone. In God's eyes, they weren't perfect. Right. That's why we're not perfect. And that's why God, I think personally, and that's why God gives us a chance to ask for forgiveness for our sins because He knows we're not perfect. That's what I think. I don't know I'm not against what everybody else thinks because you can debate on this all day long. The Bible is a book that has came true from thousands of years ago. Even Eve wasn't perfect at the end. So, did God just create Adam and Eve, or where did they come from? Did He just, or those were the two, the man and the woman that were put on this earth first? The question I'm asking, was Adam and Eve put on this earth first by God, just created them and put them on the earth? And then they was in a garden, right? And God told them, don't eat the forbidden apple, right? And which one ate the apple? Eve? Okay. So see, I know something. And then when Eve, I'm thinking when Eve ate the apple, it was a serpent, which is a snake, right? So if there is a devil, God made them and now have them freedom to have choice. And the devil is Lucifer, right? He was an angel in heaven and he tried to be bigger than God, and God kicked him out of heaven. Is that true? See, I know. I know something. Predestination was removed from the Bible a long time ago. He was a good angel first. And then he tried to be better than God. So if he wouldn't have never been got beyond himself, we probably would have been living the most peaceful life. This probably would have been heaven on earth. And yep, evil ego overtook, just like some people in this real life have that ego and arrogant, and it overtakes them, and that's sad. And like you can read different things in the Bible, and it happens the same thing that happens in this world happen in the Bible. Oh, that's something real interesting. And is it true? Do you think we living in our last days? Because I've heard for years, even when I was a kid, right? I heard the older people saying we living in our last days, and it was when I was a kid. But then when that pandemic happened, I read something in the Bible and it said something about God is gonna, what's that word, put something over the land. And what am I trying to say, y'all? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot to learn because it's so, like when you go to church and you have a preacher, like some preachers break that stuff down into real life, what we're living today. They just break it down more better. And did Adam and Eve have kids? Okay, symbolically. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Santiago Ortez. How you doing? Yeah, it's a lot of things that we need to learn about. It's a lot of things that because that Bible can be broke down in so many ways, and people say different things. End of age, not end of the days. Okay, because different people break that Bible down different. You're welcome. They break it down very different, and it's all different meanings of it. So one person to say this is what it's supposed to be, and another person to say this is what it's supposed to be. But I guess that's why he say know him for yourself. You got to know me for yourself because people can tell you this and that, but you have to really know them for yourself. Thank you, thank you, San Diego. Yeah, you just gotta live life right, whatever right means to you. I can't judge. I will never judge nobody. Your body is a temple, not a church. Exactly. Because I don't, like, people would say, when you going to church? I went to church before. I went years, but I haven't been to church in a long time. But I just feel, and then when I tell people this, I'm not going to church. I don't want to go to these churches because I'm not saying everybody, but half of them are crooks. You got people put money in church and pay their tithes, right? I'd rather take my tithes and go feed the homeless, people that's living under the bridges, and people give their money to all these preachers in the church, right? And they're the only ones riding around in nice cars and nice houses. And you got people in the congregation that's hungry. Make that make sense. Exactly. Because half the churches out here, all these people doing churches have a fashion show and talk about people, talk about the other members. I'm not going to their church and I'm not giving the preacher a dime. He riding around in Rolls Royces and then you got people that can't even feed their kids in the congregation. Exactly. That's why church is the temple. Yo, you you don't gotta go in there. And then when I say I don't go to church, and then you got some people say, well, in the Bible, God said that you must congregate with the people. Not me. Hi, hands. So Yes, I do remember you, Janie. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? It's been a long time. I remember you was 16 and 17. I was wild. Who is that? Oh, sure. Hi, how are you doing, sweetheart? It's been a long time. I remember when you was 16. Yeah, I was wild. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but you saying that right about me at the age of 16 and 17. I was definitely wild. Yes, I think some other stuff to the Bible. How do we get the New Testament? I don't know. Don't they have the new? Don't they have the New and the Old Testament? Let me see what this is. I think this the NIV. Oh no, contains the New and Old Testament. The new. This says the Holy Bible Giant Printed Edition containing the Old and New Testament words of Christ in red. It says it's in red. To be honest, I think something. Yep. Hey, Amaya. How are you? And then it say this. Let me see. Let me see the red in here. Let me see. Let me see. It say. Oh yeah. Look. Look. In the red. You see the red? It say that's Christ speaking. And look what I turned to. With men it is impossible, not with God. For with God all things are possible. You now you making it. You, and we got no. You're lying. You're lying. You gotta go because you don't know me. I'm talking about I'm 47 and I remember I drove the car to school. Boy, girl, whoever you is, please look at that troll baby. You see that troll just made that lie up. Gee Louise. Uh, thank you, Sandy. Santiago. And they better stop being mean to you. Chris says, flip randomly to a page and read 10 lines down. Okay. I finna flip 10 lines down. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered, and they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they are burned. I guess that answered that question, y'all. In order to live forever, we got to have Christ in our life because he's real. Otherwise, we're going to be burned. Thank you, Chris. So we have to, y'all. It's mandatory. Thank you, San Diego. Anybody be mean to San Diego? Stop being mean. Be nice. Even if are you talking about people at school or just you just continue to be nice to the people. That's all you got to do. And then once you're nice, that kindness will rub off on somebody else. Because a person can be mean to you, but don't mean you got to be mean to them. But if you can't help it, like me, I mean, it's entertainment. I like addressing the trolls. It's for my channel. It's entertainment, and it doesn't hurt me, and it's laughter. So, school. Yep. So, geez, we learned something. See, this was a good live today for those who accept it, and we can't change the ones who don't. I've been accepted. I knew who he was a long time as a kid. So I just deleted somebody on here. I didn't know who it was. Somebody first typed, I remember you at 16 and 17. You was wild, right? I wasn't all the way wild, but I was pretty wild a little bit. And I could say that to somebody on here, and they could been wild as a. I'm just hypothetically speaking, and you know how like somebody say you look like you've been going through something, and they can say that to anybody because everybody go through something. If you can change one person in a room for the good, you did your job. Exactly, Chris. And you just gotta ignore the troublemakers, the haters. Hi, Lele. Hi, Abby. The haters, the people who try to talk about you and bring you down, and you just earpod fail. Always happens. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, it didn't fall. I know the screen froze. Guys, I'll be back this afternoon. Have a good day. Bye bye.